So, back in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and it's Boxing Day, and I've decided I want to do a really long drunk drive. And the best bang for the buck is to take 14 tons of clothes from Birmingham to Magdeburg in Germany. What I want to do is just get enough money for the company to get another truck. So that expires in, well, it's over a day, so. Oh. Right, okay, that was quick. Right, so we need to come out of here and go and pick up our load. I want another Scania. I want a fleet of Scanias now. Hang on a minute. What country am I in? Yeah, I'm in the UK. Okay. Not even going to look. Just gonna pull out. I'm only a mile away from the pickup, so it's all going to get a lot slower after here. Oh, I'm going to need a sleep in a little while. How am I doing? 1,244 miles on the range. That's fuel, by the way. So yeah, not even sure. Yeah, clothes. So that's not going to be too heavy, is it? Well, that's irrelevant. It's 12 tons. So it's not 20 odd tons. So I should have. No. I should be right on power. Now, is this my hometown? I think I can't remember where I am. I think it's in my hometown and I haven't even explored it yet. So is this? No, this isn't. Yeah, this is the truck dealer. Hang on a minute. Where's my pickup? Where am I meant to be going? But that's telling me it's here. And it's not. What on earth is going on? Oh, no, that's not right. No, I'm from here. So that's right, I'm in Birmingham. I've got to go to Birmingham. So that's already my GPS. But it's telling me I'm here. Or maybe not. Or am I next door? Oh, what a bloody idiot. There you go. You see, that's why drink driving is not a good idea. Hey, right, enter. Got to go through this again. Yep, we'll take the job, please. Thank you. Right, so let me just go round and pick up the trailer. And once I've got the 5th truck to my fleet, I'm assuming that I can call 5 trucks a fleet. Well, once I got all that sorted, what I want to do... Where's it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, I want to upgrade the engine on this. Because it's very underpowered when I get some of the heavier stuff, like the diggers. Oh, a bit more. Right, there we go. So I'm going to need to sleep at some point. Fuel's not a problem. I will fill up when I sleep, but... Well, more than anything, I'm interested to see, now that I've got the new Eco upgrade, what range I've got on the fuel. So, anyway. Right, we're on our way to Germany. We're now leaving Birmingham. Not going to look. I want to get over at this to the right-hand side. I will indicate. Whoa, come on. Oh, thanks a lot. Well, thanks to the lights for that. Because, yeah. You know, these cars just don't realise how long it takes to get up to speed in one of these. Especially when you're laden. I mean, with that, you know, when it... just the cab, it goes like a racing car. But quite a top-heavy racing car. Actually, no, it's all the way. It's on the bottom. What am I on about? You see cabs racing. But I wouldn't like to do it because you would feel a little bit too high up. Oh, I'm speeding. Don't get a fine. I've got another 18 hours to go. I'm not going to do 8 hours before I sleep, so... okay. But then saying that, the ETA is Monday mid-morning, so... Oh yeah, I've got plenty of time. Mind you, am I going to get away with just the one sleep? I don't know yet. Well, let's go as far as we can. Let's have a quick look at the map and see exactly where we are. Right, we're in Birmingham. We're going to go straight down the M6, pick up the M1, round the M25, onto the M2, and down to the Channel Tunnel. And we go all the way up to Magdeburg, or Magdeburg. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. But anyway, that makes no odds because I've got to try and get all the way to Germany without being pulled over and breathalyzed because I'm drunk. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to make it easier for the police because I'm going to keep drinking. There you go. I've got a very manly gin and tonic on the go. And that's not going to change. And when I run out of gin and tonic, I shall pour another one. And see how drunk I can get while still earning money for the company and trying to avoid the police. That is the plan. But if I can get to the M25 without a crash, I'll be quite happy. So what tonnage am I carrying again? 14 tons. So it's sort of, yeah, it's not light, but at the same time, oh, got to get it over into the right-hand lane. Really should look as well. But this is where it knackers me. I've just got to get the art of these tight corners on an uphill and keeping the revs up. That's the only time it's grounded me so far. And that's not a problem at all. So we're up and around that. And we Let's get in there, and there we are on the M1. So that's the first little bit done. So if I can get up to speed... Let's get some cruise control going. Now what on earth's going on here? Apart from lots of police. Hey, I've been drinking. So now we're picking up the M6. And let's hit cruise control. There we go. So it should just be a case of getting down to the Channel Tunnel now as quickly as possible, whilst continuing to drink and keep it in the middle lane. Whilst getting undertaken by other vehicles. Can't see one behind me, won't indicate, just gonna go. Now I'm not sure if I got my lights on. I usually just keep the lights on all the time because I forget and I always keep getting fined when it gets dark. Nope. There we go. The lights are now on. Let's not get a speed in fine. No, you can wait. Wait. Thank you. Now, can I go straight on here, or is it going to try... No, this seems about right. So 780 miles left to go. Shouldn't take too long. That was terrible. 352 quid. Oh well. I didn't get to the M25 without a crash. Failed. I didn't think it was going to be as bad as that. I can't even follow a sat-nav. I don't know what is wrong with me. I have the same kind of problems in the real world, but fortunately I don't drive a HGV. And I'm nowhere near as reckless with my turning. If I was in my real car, I would go down to the next junction and swear quite a lot. Come on. Right, back on the cruise control. Let's get in the slow lane. There we go, lovely. Keep it in the slow lane. Well, it's 6 o'clock, so it's tea time. And I'm doing okay so far. Now, am I going to need to sleep before I get to the Channel Tunnel? It probably looks like I am. Let's have a quick look at the map and see where I can. Well, I can sleep there. I'm probably going to have to sleep here. Because I don't think I'm going to make it that far without any penalties. So, okay, so I'll sleep at the next one. Just double check this. Yeah, borderline. Don't think I'm going to make it though. Right, let's get over into the middle lane. And just keep an eye out for that next service station. I'll fill up with fuel as well. Makes sense. Even though I've got enough to get me there. I'm not sure how much the extra weight affects the the fuel efficiency or the time or the speed. I'm not sure how clever this game is when it comes to these sort of things. But I'm hoping that there is a degree of accuracy in there, considering it calls itself a simulator. I don't know. Until I find out otherwise, I'm going to pretend it is, in which case this is probably a bad idea to fill up now. But I'm going to do it anyway. If nothing else, just so I can see what my range is, because I don't know yet. Okie dokie. So we're full. Cool. 1164. And there we are. So let's get some Zs. Right, excellent. This is the time I prefer to be driving anyway. I've always been a night person, and night driving I find quite relaxing. So let's just trudge it up the hill. Hopefully we're not too far from the M25. Very disconcerting though, because this isn't realistic on traffic volume at all. But considering I don't drive a truck in real life and this is a simulator, I'm pleased with that, because it wouldn't work. It'd be nice if you could turn up the realism settings and maybe take traffic reports from Google Maps or something like that. That'd be cool. But that would just bog the game down. It'd be frustrating. It just wouldn't work. Was he going to let me go up to 60 then? I don't know. It hasn't so far. I think I'm restricted to 56. So let's just carry on as we are. Got 16 and a half hours left of the journey. I'm waiting to see some reports of the other drivers actually bringing some money in. We're currently at £58,330 in the kitty. I need another... Well, I need to get it up to probably about 120 really. So I need to double what we got, so I can get a van with 10 wheels. And then once we've got a full fleet in the garage, I don't know if I can upgrade it again. If I can, I probably will and carry on with this format. But if I can't, then what I'm going to start doing is upgrading the trucks. Starting with mine, obviously. Because there's no point spending a load of money on upgrades and giving them to the other drivers if they're of no real benefit. So I've really got to try them out myself first. And if they're good, and they're efficient, and they help, then they all get them. So do I need to move over? Yep. Now, less than 1,000 miles seems like quite a short trip now. Been trying to keep them about 1,000. As long as I can, really. But hopefully when we get here, it's going to open up some more opportunities with the Scandinavia DLC. I can't remember which other one I bought as well. But it was just over £1.50. I think it's £1.59. So even if it's rubbish, it doesn't really matter. Because it was about £6 2 days ago. So I'm just going to take advantage of it. And neither here nor there. Now, was it France or Italia or something? I don't know. I really can't remember. I'm sure I can check quite easily. And there's going to be a time when I'm going to feel a bit of a dick for even wondering what it was. Oh, I was speeding through there, but luckily I managed to get away with that. So I'm not sure how far away, but we can't be too far off the M25. It's probably saying it all over the signs, but what's this? Yep, M25. What would be handy if they put miles or kilometres, like they do on other signs, how far away certain landmarks are, or cities and towns and stuff. Because at the moment it does kind of leave you guessing a little bit on, you know. But you've got the GPS, and you've also got the maps, so you kind of work it out. Just be easier if it is already there, like in real life, and you can just do a quick mental calculation. But anyway, there's a nice kind of water tower disguised as a Victorian balloon. Uh-oh. Don't you dare move over. I know we had no need to, but you never know with the AI. It sometimes does some really crazy things. But then again, I drive like a bit of a pillock, so fair's fair. .55, and we're in a 60 zone, so no worries about the speed cameras. Got 1,000 miles left in the range. Keep saying that, yeah, I've got 1,000 miles of fuel left. Sounds much better. Or just over, which is just under 1,100, sorry. So are we now picking up the M25, I presume? M2, oh. We're actually on the M20, oh, we're on the M25 then. So I missed that completely. I think I must have got a concussion in the crash. So let's just dip the clutch and just ease him around here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem once we're steady. Pop the cruise control back on again. We're in a downhill, so all the way through. Now we're on to the M2. So final little drive now down to the Channel Tunnel, and then we hit Europe. I'll check the speed again. Yep, we're doing all. Oh, was that 60? It's still saying 60, so that's all right. I thought that dropped down to 50 then, because we're going over an exposed bridge. But tend not to look around too much, because you get dicks that. Look at that though, really nice. See, no need for him to sit in the middle lane. Why do they do that? There would always be one or two, always. Ever since I learnt to drive, I'd always remember one or two would just hog the middle lane. And you can kind of deal with that. It's a pain in the arse, but it's okay. Yeah, you're an arsehole. And you get around and just you get on your way. It just makes things awkward. But now everybody does it, unashamedly as well, and it's just not helping matters. If everybody just pulled into the left-hand lane, we'd all get there a lot faster. There's nothing to prove by sitting in the fast lane, but some people you just can't say this to. And I'm sure a majority of these people really couldn't give a shit. And that's probably the most annoying part. Because it's no extra effort to pull into the left lane. None. You lose no speed. Well, in fact, you gain. But some people just don't get that. And others do, and still think that it's faster doing what they do. Mainly because they're bloody lazy. Oh, this is the one I need to be going down. Now this is going to get tight. And I'm going very fast. That was way too fast. But I made it. So how are we doing? Oh, don't stop, don't stop. Okay. I am getting familiar with this road now. Even though I've not done it drunk. Does seem slightly different when you've had a drink. Speaking of which, got to keep the drink going. I just readjusted the cruise control to 50. Which might have been a bad idea because it's a lot easier to get 50 than it is 56. And I might have to go back up to 56 in a sec, so that might have been a bit daft, but never mind. Right, 6:10 in the morning. And I'm slowing this down. It's got nothing to do with the time at all, it's all to do with the road. But I was going to just say something else at that point, and ooh, I don't want that gear. And then forgot. I didn't want that one either. No, but that'll do. Now I can see that we're nearly at the Channel Tunnel. Not going to give way. Come on, there you go. So I'll just check now as we get to the tunnel. My ETA is 8:10 on Monday evening. I'd have to be there till nearly 6 o'clock on Tuesday morning, so yeah, I've got plenty of time. Coming across, mate, sorry. I've been doing some diggers lately, and heavy stuff like 24 tons. And I've got to admit, everything handles so much better having half that weight. Because I've only got the bog standard engine in. I need to upgrade the engine, but I don't want to start upgrading engines until I've got a full fleet. Just doesn't seem to make sense at this stage. I may be wrong. It might not be a wise thing to do, but that's the way we're doing it. We'll do it the hard way. And make things easier when we can properly afford to. So here we are, just down the road from Dover. And we're at the Channel Tunnel. There we are. We're at Folkestone. That's where we are. We're at Folkestone. That's where the Channel Tunnel is. Folkestone. So let's go. Da-da. I've never been on the Channel Tunnel. But I got a feeling it doesn't make that sound. I hope I'm wrong, because I want it to. Now I've got to remember I'm in Europe. But thankfully, the speed limit guide gives me all the info in miles an hour. So we got 13 hours left, so I'm going to have to get another rest in before we drop off, but I've got plenty of time to do that, so we're all good. Only one crash so far. That could all change. So just pop the cruise control on again and drink some gin. Oh yeah, I'm on the right hand side now. I'm in Europe. I wonder if they'll have to update this game when Brexit happens. That could be interesting. Mind you, nowhere near as interesting as what's going to happen in the real world. It doesn't matter. They're both the same direction, these lanes. What a prat. Oh, well, at least I knew what lane I was meant to be in. Because I keep forgetting. So up to 30 now. Whoa, steady on. Steady on, partner. You may be a professional and been doing it for years. I'm not. I only bought the game about 3 days ago. And as a sim racer, I've got to say, this has sounded like one of the dullest games that you could possibly wish for. I've known about it for years. Ever since it came out. Was it 2013 or something? And just thought, what? No. How ridiculous. And it was only last week when I decided to just download the demo for shits and giggles. And played it for about 45 minutes, and then I bought it. I totally get it now. It's great. in a really dull, boring way, but it's ever so relaxing. But anyway, we're in France now, somewhere. I've got to remember, in France, these exits jump out on you, I think. Into 56. There we go. No, I got that wrong. Didn't even have cruise control on then. Haven't looked at the road at all then, just looking at the dash and the speed. Carnage could have happened. I haven't got a clue where I am. I'm alright for sleep, I'm fine for fuel. So I just keep on going for a little while. Until I start getting tired. Now what is it? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, coming up to past. Got a whole day's driving ahead. How long before I need a break? 7 hours. Right, okay, so I need to be looking somewhere sort of mid-afternoon. So let's just check the route. Going along here. Right. The next one might seem a bit early, but the one after that... So it's that one or that one? Yeah, I think that one might be too late. I might get a fine. So I'll head for that one. Go for the next one. Which is how far? Let's have a guess. Probably about 70 miles. Let's see how good my guess is. So where are we now? Where am I looking? So it's 497. It's 497. So I'm going to say at about 400 we're going to come up to the... It's not going to be enough. I don't think we're going to make it to the next one. Right, we're up to £62,601. I was lucky. Yeah, so everybody's working by the looks of it, and that's good. I'm not sure if this is going to get us quite far. Well, I've got another half a day. No, I don't think... Well, I don't know. We might have enough at the end of this run to get that final truck. Hope so, that'd be nice. But we probably need an... Nah, I'm just going to plough through that. Oh, don't be a git. That's it. I really don't think I should have got away with that then, but somehow I did. And now I'm stuck in the fast lane. Oh, I'm not even looking in the mirrors. Don't hit it. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, no, we're okay. Well, that turned out all right. I didn't think that was. I didn't think that was going to end well at all. Then, so we can pull a bit of a slipstream off this guy in front. Looks like it. But I lost it all then. Because you just can't be too careful. There you go, see? So we're 10 hours and 53. 11 hours away. Got to do it at least another couple of hours. So I don't have to rest again. Got more than enough fuel to get me there. And we're off again. Don't know where we are now. Was that the one? Because that looked really close then. Oh yeah. So there's one here. I'm actually going to hit any roads that I've not been on yet. Yeah, but that's as far as I'm going to get. Brilliant. Right, anyway, back to this. Don't need that. Let's have a look at... Yeah, well, let's carry on. It's certainly not this one I need. I'm going to have to go to the next one. It's not going to do it. I've been caught out by this too many times before now. What? Really? No. Did I put a marker down? Looks like it. Oh, anyway. No, I'm not doing that one. I'm not there already, surely. I am. Nope, we'll do the next one. We'll do this. Now, does that marker disappear once I pass it? Let's have a look. Yeah. Alright, so coming off here, onto the road to Luxembourg, which is the E42. I had an E42, I think. I might not have, but it sounds familiar. So let's just dib the brakes round there. Back on the cruise control and on the road to Luxembourg. Sped round there quite happily, didn't get fined. Already had one fine on this trip and there's not enough money in it to, you know, keep making these mistakes. Oh, that is. Oh, I am in. Yeah, got all confused then on the gears. I thought I was in 11th, but no, I'm in 9th, and it's still decelerating up here. Which it shouldn't do really, considering I've only got half a load that I usually carry. I'd expect it if it was 2 diggers at 24 tons, but 14 tons of clothes. I'm disappointed. But anyway, that has highlighted the fact that I was in the wrong gear. Might as well stay out here now. It's only want me to go to the left anyway. Let's get a bit more speed up. I could do all this with cruise control. There's a plane just landing in a forest over there. And pylons that look like cats. And we're back on cruise control. Let's pop it back in the right hand lane. And off we go. So let's just check our progress. Yeah, we're gonna make the next one easily. Keeping up this pace, we're going to be there fine. So we're still at £62,601 in the kitty. Probably need another 40 odd. And I think at the moment I'm contributing a hell of a lot towards the overall fund, but I'm on a ranking of 5. And the 2 new ones are at 0.8. Now do I need to be getting over here? Come on car, quick. Not you. Sorry mate. But you were coming up way too fast then. If this is the Autobahn, then I do apologise. But I had to get into this lane, otherwise we'd have all been in trouble. Well, not you, I would have. Well, now's your chance, mate. Come on, fly past. No, go on. I'm going to do it to you again. Sorry. So perhaps it's Germany then. Well, the exits jump out on you. I don't know where I am. That was one of the reasons of buying this game, was to... I know, as stupid as it sounds, try and kind of help my geography a little bit, because the towns seem to be fairly accurate on the maps. The roads in between them aren't, of course they're not, but where the towns are placed seems, you know, not bad. And that can only be a good thing, because I really don't know where the hell I am. Ever. And I'm sure it's just because I'm just not interested. I seem to be where I need to be. And as long as that continues, it's all good. I don't put it on anyone else. But by God, it's frustrating. Never seem to get anywhere first time. But anyway, I'm going to be driving a little bit erratically now because it's time for some chili almonds. Oh, you're brave, mate. Oh, you're an idiot. In your Civic or whatever that is. I'm still speeding. I was hoping that was just temporary. But clearly not, it's going to carry on for a bit. And I'm in the wrong lane. Oh yeah, of course we've got the bridge. Which is a 50. Whoa. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention then because I was trying to find a tidy place to put the chili nuts. But then if I'd have crashed, there would have been chilled almonds all over the dashboard. It would have been a hell of a mess. So I should have just left them where they were. The top was on, didn't matter. So anyway, where are we now? We're 289 miles. Whoop. Nearly hit you there in your Ranger, is it? I don't know. Is Ranger a car? One of those 4x4 things with the funny names. Well, it's not 4x4 even, is it? Come on. Come on, blue car, quicker. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I forgot to sleep. I should have slept there. Oh. Bollocks. I'm not going to get to that one. Oh well, I'm going to have to try. Shit. I haven't started yawning yet, which is a good thing. No? Nothing? Huh. That's normally cue yawn. Right, we've earned a little bit of money, 63,902. We need to do better. Right, looking, I can't remember what this job's worth, but about 20 grand or something. $33. I don't care which lane it is, I'm going in this one. Right, I'm going to have both of them for now. Because because I'm not quite sure how this is all panning out. But I really need to get to the next rest stop. Right, I'm going to take both lanes, sorry. Oh, that did well there. Okay. So let's see how far we got to go. Gonna be so close. I think. I hope not. Hope we get there in plenty of time, but not looking good. So if the others back at home could bring in loads of money, that would be great. Look at him go. He can't be laden. That must be empty. Right, sorry mate, coming out. There we go. That's the first yawn. Right, where are we? Ooh. It's going to be close, but we'll get there. How are we doing for fuel? 676 miles left. Not a problem there at all. But as ever, we might as well fill up while we're there. Right, where are we? We're on the way to Bremen. At the moment, but it looks like we're going off somewhere. Looks like we're going to swing a right in a sec. To Hanover. Okay. That's 2. Let's just get it round here and... God, he was close. Just let it cruise there. Bit of engine braking. Right, now we've gone red. So it's the last dash. That's not far at all. I think we're going to be alright. Didn't think it was going to be uphill though. Here we go. 700 meters. Probably going to get one more yawn in. Maybe 2 if I fill up. Yeah, I am getting tired, and I will find a parking space to rest. There's one right up here. Right, 200 meters. And we're off the motorway. Bit quick. Now I don't know if that's ice or white rock. Probably just white rock. And when I say ice, I mean piled up snow that's been cleared from the roads or something. I don't know. Right. How much we popping in here then? Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. Oh, look at that vignette. Well, it was better to have that then than when I was driving. It's only 4 hours away. There we go. £1,553 from Jiri. Nice one, Jiri. So it's 66.04. So the thing is, I can't go and get another truck unless somebody else brings a few more thousand in by the time I drop this off. I think I can just about buy the truck, but it'll be the standard 6-wheeler, and I want 10. And also that'll leave no money at all in the pot. Yeah, I was just checking the speed then. I was thinking, hang on a minute, 37 on a motorway. But yeah, if I leave myself short, then I won't have any fuel money to go and make any money, which I'm assuming it will take that into consideration. And I don't want to get a bank loan. I'm going to try and do this without a bank loan if I can help it. So this has all gone a bit tricky up here. Right, I'm going to see if I can... There we go. So we're just under 4 hours away from our delivery. And I could probably do with about 12 grand being dropped in the pot, which isn't going to happen. So that's the question. Do I then just get the standard truck? Or do I do another run so that I can get the 10-wheeler? Because I assume it's going to cost me the same to upgrade whenever I choose to do it. But am I going to lose more money on the jobs that I can't do, only having a 6-wheeler, and then employing somebody to drive it? Yeah. You just don't know, do you? But then I've got a full tank of fuel, I'm fairly rested. So I could do another job quite easily. What would probably be a good idea is go and find another job with a little bit of time before you need to get there that's high value, and then just get close to it and then just have a quick sleep and see if that works out, and then I'm fresh. Pick up and disappear, because that's what I've been doing, is finishing a job then going to pick another one up, and sometimes I'm pretty tired anyway. I've only got a couple of 100 miles in me before I need to rest. And I don't think that's a good way of looking at it. Because I'm sure most of these jobs that I could have rested before anyway. I had enough time to do that. So I just need to check that in the future. So that's the weird thing, is my driving's gone to shit, but my thought process has kind of expanded a little bit. And I'm out of gin. I've got 110 miles left to do without a drink. I just hope we can make it. No idea where I am. Hanover-ish. Right, got to get over. Wouldn't mind some cheese and biscuits. That'd be nice. Come on, we've got to have a turning coming up soon. Oh, quickly aligned the cab. Now he's coming flying up behind me, so I'm going to indicate really early just in case I need to move over. I might not. But either way, he's got a lane to my left where he can come flying past. Or the one on the right. Yep, just what I did. 80 miles left. Come on. The last push, last 2 hours. It's 10 to 2 in the morning. Gonna get there for about 10 to 4. All familiar road, driven it before. So there's nothing to... That was a Mini. That was red. That looks like a Honda Civic maybe, or some kind of Citroen. That's a Volvo, I think. Yeah, can't be anything else. That was me nearly drifting a HGV. Right, hang on, you're not coming over, I'm going in the middle. Starting to get a tad bored now. Coming up to the 60 mile mark, be glad this is over. We're up to 70,000 in the pot. So that's good news. This last leg seems to have taken a lot longer than it should have. But I think it's just because I'm just a bit pissed now. I don't think it's affected my driving. Yeah, right. But that's the thing. If you've had a drink, you think you can drive, or you think you can do stuff. You can't. And I'll look back at this video at some point, maybe, and think, Christ, that was terrible driving. In fact, I can look back at it instantly if I wanted to and think, oh God, that was terrible driving. But I can guarantee I won't. So I'm going to go back into the middle lane. You're going to have to push yourself out there, chap. But no, I didn't need to. Take a nice sweeping turn. And what's that? There you go. We got DHL van. Is that logo changed? Oh, it says DUL. But we all know it's a DHL van. Yeah, I'm not sure what has changed at the moment with the 2 DLCs I downloaded earlier. But I'm sure that said something different before. Now I'm going to go for the big overtake. Got 25 miles left. And we're going past a big cattle van. Full of completely nonplussed cows. Absolutely no idea whatsoever that they're probably going to go and get their heads cut off. But I'm sure they're not enjoying the fact that for the first time in a long time, the floor isn't made of food. Because let's face it, that's what cows do. They mooch and eat grass. That's all they do. Mooch about. Mooch. Actually, driving for long periods of time in a video game can make you a bit weird. It's not like a racing sim at all. You have to concentrate on that. This, you just relax and try and get to where you need to be. Magdeburg. Nearly crashed, not concentrating. I need to be in this lane. Oh God, I went past it. Oh, great. I can't believe I actually went past the mark. Like I said, geography isn't my thing. I don't know where I am in the world or on the planet. I think that sat-navs and mobile phones are the work of magic. There's no other way of explaining it. Sorry, mate, I am coming over. You're not going to let me, you bastard. No need for that, was there? Can I get away with that? No. Ah, 316 quid. Mind you, I did ask the question, didn't I? Can I get away with it? No. No, you can't. Oh, was there a speed camera there or something? Or a police car? Not really sure. Or is it going to get you anyway? Let's have a quick look. Good. What time do I need to be there? Oh, I've got another 2 hours yet. No, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm all over the place. Not that one. Cell plan. That's it. That's where we need to be. Before the lights. We're up to 72,830 in the pot. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to go for the easy drop-off because there's no real benefit. See, if I go for where do you need it and get 90 XP, that's not a great deal because it's going to make me put it there. No. Or over there. That I can't even see it, but that's obviously going to be easier. Or that will not do it at all, but I'd rather take the 15 and just drive it in, then faff about. So let's have a look. Where's it one? Oh, over there. There we go. Oh, come on. Right. Handbrake on. Let's just lower the trailer legs. And we're done. Excellent. Okay. So how much money do we now have in the bank? 106,000. Ah! Right, jury finishes in 14 hours. And Greta, or it's not going to be Greet. Greta finishes in 2 hours. So how many's Greta done? And these two are still on 0.8. Now he's done quite a few. What about Jacques? Not as many. But they're getting up there slowly. Now I have got enough for another truck. And I can have another truck if I want one. Right, so we're doing alright so far. Now to this, I should be able to buy online. Ooh, 98. I can't buy it. Right, so we'll pop that back down to there. He's going to leave us about 10 grand in the pot. Right, let's go and get a driver for this truck. Oh, we've got a 1.7. Yep, let's give him a go. 322, there's not a lot in it really. Oh, I've got 9,000. Wow. Now, can I upgrade this anymore? Size large. Nope, no more upgrades on that. Right, I've got high hopes for Jasic V. Because you're going to help us upgrade the fleet, my friend. Greta, she 2.5 now. Or was she already? I can't remember. Yeah, all going well. And I managed to do a drunken drive without getting nicked, losing my license, losing my company, the wife, the kids, the house, my career, my dignity, and everything. I managed to keep it under wraps. It's definitely not project cars, but it's ever so relaxing. And I think I'm going to leave it there. Bye.